Welcome back to the Sports Perspective TV. As always, thank you for tuning in. And if this is your first time coming across the channel or you haven't subscribed as yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the West Indies. You know, they had another impressive victory today. And with that win, they secured the series as well versus South Africa. So we're going to be reviewing the match and talking about their brilliant performance in the series so far. So just stick around to the end of the video while we discuss all of these things, right? So getting straight into it. So today was the second T20 between West Indies and South Africa. West Indies, after winning the first match, came into this match looking to win the match and secure the series, and they did just that with a very impressive performance by the team. It was definitely a tough match, right? But West Indies came out on top with a lot of performances by various members of the team. So it was an entire team performance, right? So scores in the match: West Indies batting first. They scored 207 for 7 of their 20 overs. And South Africa, in reply, they were only able to get to 191 for 7 of their 20 overs, right? So in West Indies innings of 207, it was Roston Chase leading with a brilliant his first half century in T20 cricket, and it was a brilliant innings. You know, he scored 67 off just 38 balls. You know, and it was an anchoring role, right? So he came in, batted at number 4 for the team, and it was 67 not out, right? So fast scoring. It was a brilliant innings by Roston Chase. Also getting among the runs was Brandon King. Brandon King again, following up on his 75 in the first match. He scored 36 from 22 in this match. At the top of the order. Kyle Mayers again also had another brilliant batting performance. He scored 32 from 16 to follow up on his 34 from 25 in the first match. And also showing up with the bat in this one was Andre Fletcher. Andre Fletcher scored 29 from 18. And Romario Shepherd, you know, with a quick fire cameo, you know, he scored 26 from 13 to come in at the back end and made sure that the team finished with a lot of momentum in their innings, right? So it was, as I can tell, a lot of contributions with the bat in this one. Was a brilliant batting innings by the West Indies, compared to the first match where it was just Brandon King and Kyle Mayers at the top of the innings that really contributed to their total in this match. You know, a lot of batsmen chipped in with scores, and it was definitely good to see. So in South Africa's innings, South Africa, like I said, they made 191 for 7, and leading the way with the bowling for the West Indies was Gudakesh Motie again, right? So Gudakesh Motie led the way in the first match, taking 3 for 25, and he followed up that with another brilliant performance in this match, taking 3 for 22 from his 4 overs. So another outstanding performance by Gudakesh Motie, definitely showing that he's in great form heading into the World Cup, and that his spot in this West Indies team. Now, it's definitely hard to leave Gudakesh Motie out of this West Indies team now, based on how he's been bowling with these brilliant performances. He's not only economical, but he's taking wickets, right? And either you take wickets or you're economical, and he's doing both, right? So brilliant bowling performance by Gudakesh Motie again. He was also supported by Roston Chase. Roston Chase took 1 for 26 from his 4 overs, and also Romario Shepherd. Romario Shepherd, he was very economical. Let me just look at Romario Shepherd's bowling. It was brilliant bowling by Romario Shepherd as well. Very economical. It was definitely hard to get away. So Shepherd bowled 4 overs, 1 for 23 as well. So very economical bowling, also taking a wicket, right? And it was a combination of Shepherd and Motie and Chase to a lesser extent in those middle overs that really helped to restrict South Africa in those middle overs and towards the back end of the innings. Because so this was another win for West Indies, but they won it in a completely different way, right? So in South Africa's batting, South Africa got off to a brilliant start, a fast start, right? So Quinton de Kock and Risa Hendricks at the top of their innings got them off to a very quick start, right? So South Africa scored over 80 runs in the power play, right? And it looked like they were going to, chase down that 207 with ease, with a lot of overs remaining. But it was Roston Chase and Akil Hussein that got the breakthroughs for the West Indies to get de Kock and Hendricks out in relatively quick succession. But it was definitely a bit nail biting when they were in and batting. They were hitting boundaries all over the place. Like I said, Hendricks got 34 from 18 and de Kock got 41 from 17, right? So they were definitely scoring fast. But once they departed, once Chase and Hussein got them out, then things kind of slowed down and Motie came in those middle overs. Both Motie and Shepherd came in those middle overs. And Chase to a lesser extent, like I said, and took wickets at regular intervals, right? And to help restrict South Africa to 191. But like I said, this match, the second T20 was they won it in a different way, right? So in the first match, from a batting perspective, right, Brandon King got off to a brilliant start, and the team got off to a brilliant start, scoring over 100 runs in the first 10 overs. This match, they didn't score as much. I think they were 80-something for 2 or 80-something for 3 after 10 overs. So, right, and then in the back end of the innings, that's when, in the middle and back end of the innings is when the majority of the runs were scored, right? With Roston Chase stepping up his scoring rate, both him and Andre Fletcher. Definitely that innings that Andre Fletcher played was definitely important. Definitely cannot downplay the importance of that innings that Andre Fletcher played in partnership with Roston Chase to kind of I guess you can't say rebuild, but it's more just to ensure that there wasn't that middle order collapse as in the first match, right? So they lost so West Indies lost Brandon King and Kyle Mayers relatively quickly, right? And it was Roston Chase and Andre Fletcher that came in and steadied the innings. Batting very smart, taking singles, hitting boundaries as well, right? But definitely putting in a conscious, making a conscious effort to rotate the strike and not take too much risk, and ensuring that the team didn't lose any more wickets, right? And once they got in, then they accelerated the scoring, with Fletcher playing some brilliant shots before he got out. And then Chase, like I said, he batted through the entire innings. And the longer he stayed there, the faster he scored, right? Scoring boundaries, hitting boundaries all over the place, and scoring is first T20 international 50 for the West Indies. So brilliant batting by Chase, and then Romario Shepherd came in once Fletcher got out, and like I said, his cameo was just brilliant, right? They literally got a standing ovation from the crowd at Sabina Park when he got out. His innings was definitely brilliant, brilliant, nice to watch, and was definitely good to see that Shepherd coming back from the IPL, got some time to bat in the middle, and he made the most of his time in the batting innings, hitting sixes and fours all over the place, right? So big shout outs to Romario Shepherd. In the bowling now, like I said, South Africa started out really fast. It looked like they were going to just chase that 207 with ease. But, once they got the openers out, then Motie came in, and Motie, like, but at this point, you kind of, I'm kind of, Motie's spot is short in the team, right? But what impresses me most about Motie is just his composure when bowling, but his ball control, right? So I've mentioned in a previous video that his variations are very good. So his variation in pace is very good. His variation in length is very good, and his variation in line is very good, right? But the control he has when he's bowling with a lot of accuracy, right? So whatever he's trying to do, he's putting the ball in that exact spot on a very consistent basis. So Motie is definitely top quality, T20 bowler, and it doesn't even matter. So as you know, with Motie, he's a left-handed orthodox bowler, so sometimes the matchup against the left-handers isn't favorable for him. But based on what I've seen from him in this series, and with the amount of ball control that he has, he's able to put the ball in areas, for example, for wide outside the left-handers off stump, where it makes it difficult for the left-handers to get him away. And his natural delivery, which turns away from the right-handers, that's been causing a lot of problems in this series. So Motie is definitely top quality, top quality. And I'm looking forward to see his performance in this T20 World Cup. The other bowlers, Akil Hussain, he was a bit on the expensive side, but definitely not downplaying his wicket of Quinton de Kock. It was him that got Quinton de Kock out and got the West Indies back in the game, right? So even though I would definitely love to see him being a lot less expensive, he bowled at a time when the South African batsmen were going. But I definitely want to see him improve in the next match. But nevertheless, a brilliant overall team performance by the West Indies. The batsmen turning up and scoring runs, and the bowlers, different bowlers chipping in and taking wickets. So huge shout out to the West Indies, a brilliant performance, and congratulations on another series victory. Right? Definitely a good look going into the World Cup, and definitely looking forward to see how the team plays tomorrow in the third and final match of the series. But another series victory and another victory for the West Indies. So huge shout out to them. But that's all I have for you in this video, viewers and subscribers. As always, definitely like the video and share your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this win by the West Indies, and what you think about their chances heading into the T20 World Cup. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.